program. Like, why haven't you signed up yet? I'm like, I don't know if I believe in this. But it was like, I always heard, too, that a lot of people when they come into this have been seeing auras since they were 7 or something. But I just came to it because something was drawing me to it for some funny reason. And I was not seeing auras. I was not feeling chakras. I had no idea what was going on in class. And I thought, I'm just not getting it. This is not for me. And I was so resistant. And then one day I thought, I'm just going to like release and see what happens. I don't need to know, because I'm very left-brained also, and I need to know everything that's happening. And this is really intuitive, and sometimes you just don't know. So I decided to work on my friend and just outside of class. And he laid down on the table, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to release having to know what's going to happen. I'm just going to be a conduit for whatever comes through me. And I got to a certain place, like around his hip area, and all of a sudden it felt like what it must feel like to grab an electrical fence. I just felt like I was being pulled in, and I started to get emotional and cry, and it really scared me, and I almost shut off. And then I thought, no, this is what I wanted, the experience I wanted to have. And he said, we dialogued after the session, he said that there was some point when you got around my hip that all of a sudden I had flashbacks of being abandoned when I was a child. And it was so painful. And then I would flash to you and realize, oh, she's still there. And I would flash back to my abandonment, and I would flash back to you. And then finally I realized she's not going anywhere. She's going to be there as long as I need her to be. And he had a huge release in his life. And so after that point, I became a believer. And I just sort of realized that I just kept saying yes after that point. And now I have a career as a healer, which is amazing. I never thought that I would have that. But so for me, it was a process of letting go of where I think my life should be and what should be happening and needing to know everything, and just saying yes to where life took me.